Understanding how the devil tries to manipulate individuals is a crucial aspect of spiritual growth and development. The devil, often referred to as Satan or the adversary, is a malevolent being whose primary goal is to lead people away from God and towards destruction. He achieves this by using various tactics and strategies to deceive, tempt, and manipulate individuals into committing sinful acts and adopting unhealthy behaviors. Recognizing these tactics is essential for believers to protect themselves from the devil's influences and to live a life that is pleasing to God. The devil's manipulation can take many forms, including temptation, deception, and spiritual warfare. He often uses temptation to lure individuals into sin, preying on their weaknesses and desires. For instance, he may tempt someone who struggles with addiction to indulge in substances or behaviors that are harmful to their well-being. He may also use deception to lead people astray, making them believe that certain behaviors or actions are acceptable when, in reality, they are not. This can be seen in the way he deceives people into believing that certain sins are minor or insignificant when, in fact, they can have serious consequences. Moreover, the devil engages in spiritual warfare, using his powers to attack and weaken believers. He may use fear, anxiety, and doubt to undermine their faith and confidence in God. He may also use physical and emotional afflictions to test their resolve and perseverance. Understanding these tactics is vital for believers to develop effective strategies for resisting the devil's influences and standing firm in their faith. One of the primary ways the devil manipulates individuals is through their thoughts and emotions. He may plant negative and destructive thoughts in their minds, such as self-doubt, anger, and resentment. He may also use emotions like fear, anxiety, and bitterness to control and dominate them. Recognizing these thoughts and emotions as potential manipulations of the devil is essential for believers to take control of their minds and emotions. By acknowledging the source of these thoughts and emotions, they can reject them and replace them with positive and uplifting ones. Furthermore, the devil often uses worldly influences to manipulate individuals. He may use media, social norms, and cultural values to shape their beliefs and behaviors. For example, he may use social media to promote sinful behaviors or attitudes, making them seem acceptable and desirable. He may also use peer pressure and social conformity to persuade individuals to engage in behaviors that are contrary to their values and principles. Being aware of these influences is crucial for believers to make informed decisions and to resist the devil's manipulations. In addition, the devil may use spiritual leaders and false prophets to manipulate individuals. He may use these individuals to spread false teachings or doctrines that lead people away from God. He may also use them to promote divisive and destructive behaviors, such as hatred, envy, and strife. Recognizing these false teachings and behaviors is essential for believers to protect themselves from the devil's influences and to stay true to their faith. To resist the devil's manipulations, believers must develop a deep understanding of their faith and a strong relationship with God. They must also cultivate spiritual disciplines like prayer, meditation, and scripture reading to stay grounded in their faith. Moreover, they must be aware of their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, recognizing when the devil is trying to manipulate them. By being vigilant and proactive, believers can protect themselves from the devil's influences and live a life that is pleasing to God. In conclusion, understanding how the devil tries to manipulate individuals is crucial for spiritual growth and development. The devil's tactics and strategies are varied and subtle, making it essential for believers to be aware of them. By recognizing the devil's manipulations, believers can develop effective strategies for resisting his influences and staying true to their faith. This requires a deep understanding of their faith, a strong relationship with God, and a commitment to spiritual disciplines. Ultimately, believers who are aware of the devil's manipulations can live a life that is victorious, joyful, and fulfilling, and that is pleasing to God.